Finishing up everything throughout the week, as far as all the events. We're going to be going over all the weekly spoilers and get to see if they change anything with Journey events. Of course, Journey events got nerfed into the ground last time around, as far as its difficulty spiking like crazy as of the most recent event. So hopefully they did something to tweak it. I haven't actually looked at the page yet, but we'll see what's actually over there and go from there. Anyways, guys, let's go and start all the way from the beginning. Was I doing a number 2? Actually, I was going to the bathroom before the stream. It's actually why we're a little bit later today. So, actually, Lester, you're correct. Let's hello everyone else, by the way. Hello, we go through all the list. Hello, Bill. Hello, Matt. Mark. Hello, Lester. Hello, Miss Insane Witch. Hello, Bill. Hello, Nightmare. Hello, Draco. Hello, Supernova. Hello, Chad. Hello, hello, Lester. Hello, Cookie. Hello, Logic Slayer. Hello, everyone else. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So this week we have the Timber event, and we're going to be again the Keeper of Paths. I assume this is the Pathfinder. It deals damage to an enemy and then creates 2 purple gems boosted by Wargear ally. So this is basically the Infinite Loop, no longer Infinite Loop Journey Troop typing, which does, what is that now, 10 gems? Or 11 if they're shiny. So 14 mana costs 11 gem spawn if you get them to shiny level 2. Otherwise, they're 10 and 15, or, 10 maximum gem spawn with a 15 mana cost. It doesn't have anything particularly useful for its traits, but does have the course's standard Pathfinder trait, which will get up to 3 times miles as you're doing the Journey event. Hopefully they actually did a tweak to the Journey event. I'm not sure if it mentions it anywhere here. Please note that it doesn't? Interesting. Maybe further down. Did they actually mention it in a different post? Because I don't see anything mentioning a tweak to how scoring works for it, or how leveling works. Interesting. Because it was scaled really horribly last time. Since it was, just recently changed. But I assume that they would change it slightly for this time. I don't see it here, unless it's further down. No, that's just for the event. Did they not scale it? Kafka said they will not be making tweaks for 2 Journey events? Oh no! Wait, 2 more Journey events? Or last Journey event and this Journey event? What does 2 Journey events mean? Does 2 Journey events mean this is the second Journey event? Or do you mean 2 Journey events as in this one and 1 more? Because this would be the second Journey event since then. This and next? Oh no! Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. That's gonna be a very annoying 2 Journey events. Oh no. Well, you have to do them. There's so much good loot there. Oh, that's bad though. Like, it's doable, but if nothing else, don't we have access to Wolf Garrick? Because what's our restriction normally for Journey events? Isn't it based on Kingdom? Or is it based on typing? Regardless, we have access to Wargear or Magrim Woods Troop, both of which have overlap with, I'm pretty sure it's Wargear restriction now that I think about it, because it's a troop type. But that means we have access to Devour off of, well, a couple things, but most notably off of, gosh, what's his name? Why do I forget his name? We have it off of Wolf Garrick. Wolf Garrick Devour might be the main win condition then, rather than using this troop. Well, obviously you have to use this troop. But I mean, the main win condition of your team would be Wolf Garrick, not of him. So that might not be that bad this time around, I guess. But it's not because the Journey troop is useful, but because something else from the Kingdom can actually carry it. If we end up getting a Journey week where there's just no carry in the place, that will be very hard to do in the current balance. This will be a bit of a biased one, so if they're looking for data on it, that's a weird week to be looking for data, as it actually has a couple auto-win troops that aren't even remotely related to this. Interesting. So it shouldn't be this bad as it was last week, or, the last Journey event. But it's still going to be bad. Like, depending on Wolf Garrick to get kills is not ideal. Or any Devour from that Kingdom, for that matter. Or from the Wargear category. But there's a handful of options, even if you don't have Wolf Garrick. Wolf Garrick's just probably going to be the most consistent. Though Wolf Garrick could fall off in the later end. I'm not sure. I'll have to mess around with a couple. Anyways, Timberwolf is a glory trip that we're going to be getting. It ends up exploding all brown gems and gains a bunch of armor. Boosted by brown gems at a ratio I do not currently know. At a ratio of 1 to 1, which is not a lot. Also, we don't need that one anymore. Hey, there's that mythic that's coming up. We peeked at that earlier. It seems interesting. But yeah, 20% dodge. Nothing really too special here. If nothing else, it's an interesting mix of... actually, there is something interesting here. Unless I'm forgetting of one. This is the first troop in the game to have spell reduction, skull reduction, and skull dodge. Which is an interesting combination of things. Obviously, there are a lot of troops that have 2 of those, but not all 3. I think this is the very, very first one with all 3. Unless I'm forgetting of one. But I believe this is the introduction of the first troop to have 3 different reductions. Dodge, mitigation to skull, and mitigation to spell. Though the dodge is only 2 skulls, not 2 magic, of course. That's interesting. I don't think it's good enough to use, though. Like, his ability is pretty underwhelming. But honestly, a trait set up like that, but slightly better versions of it with an actual usable ability could be a pretty good troop. So this variant of it is just going to be completely useless. That's the first iteration of it. Normally when they do something like that, it tends to be useless. Anyways, we get the weapon from the event as well. The Path of the Wolf. It deals damage to an enemy, boosted by purple allies and war gear allies. Which I assume is the restriction is purple war gear, if I had to say then. Is probably the next journey event restriction. Oh, wait! Oh. There's a problem. If it is actually purple war gear... Wolf Garrick isn't purple. Interesting. What is purple war gear? Am I going crazy? Isn't Journey Event... What's Journey Event's normal restriction? It's had a couple different ones, like, slightly in the past. But purple war gear... Oh, well, I'm typing that. Purple war gear. War gear. Oh, I need both, not all. No, wait. Never mind, that is both. We have true damage, which is interesting. Let me check. Base rarity. Let's see. Wait, Wolf Garrick is purple? Oh, wait, never mind. That's fine. Wait, he is? Oh. Why did I think it was red, green, blue? Never mind. We're fine. Wolf Garrick's usable. So yeah, we can use Wolf Garrick. We can use true damage. We have a couple different true damage as well as some cheap true damage under Avina. But yeah, those are the main 2. You either build around Phoenix, or you build around Wolf Garrick. And I'm pretty sure we'd go more against Wolf Garrick because he gains more stats over time. The earlier fights could benefit a lot by going down multiple of the Phoenix route, though. Especially if you have multiple. We have 2 currently. Though even 1's gonna be enough. But once you stop like 2-shotting with this, or 3-shotting, you would then probably switch into a Wolf Garrick team. But you would likely use something like this until it stops multi-cast killing. And once you need like 4+ casts of this, you would switch to Wolf Garrick build most likely. There's not a lot of low rarity though, if that's the case. Like, what's your low rarity option? Nothing? Do you just not play Journey if you don't have the low rarity option? I guess you use the new troop and hope it's enough. Because you can technically use multiple of the new troop. You can put up to 4 of them on your team if you really wanted to. You have to make sure you have at least 1 on your team, but there's no limit to how many you could put. You could literally put a team of 4 of them. Obviously, it's Nerf Journey Troop, but Nerf Journey Troop is still something, at least. Like, it's bad, but it's not that bad. Like, it's usable. Especially if you got a shiny level 2, but even a shiny level 1, it's still kind of usable. That's going to be really clunky without the better options, then. If that is actually the case. Alright, trial changes. Oh, yeah, they're doing the trial changes as well. Does that actually help us at all? We'll be changing a player team to the following. Dire Wolf, that's good. Fenrir, that's not too bad. Forest Guardian, I forget which one that is. Isn't that the one that would, like, entangle? And Ancestral Broader. Maybe I'll double check Magrim Woods. There's so much dead content in here, I forget which half of them even are. To the Magrim Woods. So the wolf up front, really strong. Let me double check the thingy. Let's see. What was the other one? Not you, not you, not you. Not you. Where's the other troop? Not you, not you, not you. Tracker, Spirit. What? Why are they all low rarity then? Oh, we didn't end up getting Cockatrice. That would have been fun. We got Dire Wolf, Fenrir. Fenrir's the one with buff, isn't it? Like the attack HP buff? Yeah, Fenrir. He gives, attack and life to an ally, and it's double if they're a beast. So we throw that into Dire Wolf. You have Forest Guardian. Oh, wait, isn't Forest Guardian the, Legends? Oh, yeah, duh, Forest Guardian. You have 50% mana start to beast. Okay, so it's like a beast-oriented team. That's fine. So you just throw Fenrir into Dire Wolf. Use Forest Guardian for skull spam. Gosh, I like never use this anymore. This is such an old meta troop. This is one of the original like 50% mana starters too. Back when they were actually really good. Also, I love Cynical, by the way. Welcome, welcome. And we have Ancestral Broadeer. Which one is that? It's probably easier to just find it alphabetically. A to Z. Create a bunch of blue and green, and summon 1 to 3 random Grim Woods troops. Well, it's resummon. Alright, so that's really safe then. Like, it doesn't really do anything, but it makes sure you don't lose, so there's that. Is Phoenix or Wolf Garrick a top 10 mythic? I would say Phoenix is used a bit more than Wolf Garrick. Wolf Garrick's only really good under certain restrictions, most notably like War Gear or Grim Woods restrictions, which is pretty relevant next week. But you probably get more general value from a Fenrir. I personally don't really use it much, but it is an interesting, wait, where is it? Oh, it's not from Grim Woods, it's from the thing. But, wait, is it not from... Why did I always think it was from here? What am I looking for? Base rarity. Well, let me just go to Fenrir. But the main thing that this thing has going for is it's just the final trait. It blesses and enchants a random ally when you match it for an extra turn. Like that into a true damage poke is the main thing gimmick it has. It's not insanely good, but bless enchant is really, really strong. Like this ability is really average. Its final trait is where all the value is as far as what it could do. Oh yeah, you can easily find 10 better than Phoenix. I personally never use this, but Bless Enchant is still really, really good as a status effect. It's one of the strongest buff extra turn effects that we have currently. But no, I haven't used Fenrir since it released. Like the week it released. Whereas Wolf Garrick, I've actually used some since then. Though I don't feel like either of them are worthwhile to actually get. Like I wouldn't go out of my way to get Wolf Garrick or Fenrir in the current state of the game. Unless you were just almost have all the mythics and you're just kind of trying to get some stuff to fill out utilities. They're both usable in the current state of the game, but they very rarely have instances where you use them. But no, almost nothing is top 10 that's easy to get these days. Like almost all of top 10 is just Stellarix, Diamantina, like the insta-kills like Zolgoth Catharix. The only easy one I would say that is easy to get in top 10 is 3 Ironhawks, Iron Gut, basically anything with the word iron in it apparently. And I think we're already hit 10 right there. Because this Ironhawk 3 times is the best mythic in the game. So 3 Ironhawks, so that's 3 mythics. Iron Gut, that's 4. Zolgoth and Catharix, that's 6. Stellarix, and I'll just ignore Diamantina because if you get Stellarix, you don't need Diamantina, so that's 7. And then from there, you kind of just fill out like a few really high used utility stuff. Like honestly, I would always put Guard's Avatar in my top 10 if I was to. I feel like I used it enough to justify it as top 10 in the current state of the game. Like, it's not a top 10 troop, but as far as my usage rate of it, I think my usage rate of that mythic is actually in my lower end of my top 10. Mostly because of faction events on Tuesday. Like, it's not a top 10 mythic, but my usage rate of it is. There's a few that are kind of like that. Where I don't feel like it's really good, but I used it a ton. But anyways, was there any other spoilers to go over? Or was that pretty much everything? Oh yeah, I didn't go over all the weekly stuff, but they were pretty similar as per usual. I don't think there's anything too special to go for. Return to main page. What is it? It's weekly. What else do we have going on? So Underspire, pretty standard, just for the Grim Woods, obviously. So Grim Woods restriction. So likely whatever you have for just rushing that out. Journey is going to be what we're just kind of going over. Though of course we'll be going all more in depth in the Monday video tomorrow. Faction will be Hellgate. Is that really the faction for that place? That's fine. What is that? That should be red something restriction. I can't remember the color. What is it? Hellgate. Hellgate was Hellgate is red brown. I knew it was red something. I couldn't remember the second color. But yeah, red brown. Well, obviously anything called hell something, probably red. But yeah, it's red brown. Alright, so that's a red brown restriction. Pet rescue. Unfortunately, after getting multiple weeks in a row of new pets, we do not actually have any new pet this week, unfortunately. Alright, that reminds me. Today's the last day, by the way, to get, what's his name? Today's the last day to finish out that one event. We'll go do that actually right after we finish this then. Thursdays is a class event for McGrim Woods Warden, which is actually surprisingly good. Oh, and we got Vol Weekend finally. Oh, wow, that kind of creeped up out of nowhere. I kind of forgot. It's already the second to last week of February already. Wow, that flew by. Yeah, it's right there. Nice. Yeah, we'll definitely need to go do that then. Anyways, yeah, Vol Weekend this weekend. That's good. All right, I was about to go do something. Let me go finish out this event. So speaking of pets, of course, we have the Fortune and Glory event. Today is the last day to get any points for it. Definitely make sure to do so. You will still be able to use your points over the next week, but today is the very last day you can earn any points. So whatever goal you have as far as point value, make sure to do before the end of today. And of course, all we need for this is to go get the Power Orb, which is our main goal right now. Yeah, honestly, after Tesla buff, does any true damager exist other than Tesla? I guess technically the mythic that we're getting next month. But aside from like Tina 9000 and a few very niche purposes, if you're able to use Tesla, like a proper Tesla team, like I mean like a full Tesla, 50% mana start, double Tesla, everything. When you can use any unrestricted Tesla team, there's basically almost no other true damager in the game relative to Tesla. It's actually insane. She's better than any mythic Tesla by a mile. Even though she lacks some of the utility that some of the other ones do. Like Tina 9000 not having the heavy spell reduction and armor gain and stuff like that. But from a pure damage perspective, she outdamages every true damager in the game by quite a margin. Even a new, somewhat strong one that we're getting next week, or 2 weeks from now. Alright, we already have enough points. I don't even need to do the final fight, because there's nothing I'll be able to do with those battles, or with that amount of points. Alright, there we go. We got our Orb of Power. Is it worth going for the Orb of Power? Kind of. It's only like a few hundred gems for useless orb. But, hey, that's our useless orb now. Alright, anyways. Oh, what do we even need here? We did that. Check. Let's just go through everything. Let's go from the bottom. Raid event. Check. Guild already finished it. Thank you, Guild. We're probably near the bottom, but we got what we needed in. Oh, we're no longer tied with what's his name, though. Apparently he did some of his battles. Alright, so that, check. Next, the next event tab. This is Faction Assault. I do need to go finish that. Not gonna do that right now, but we do need to go do that. Next, campaign. Check. Been done since Monday without even trying. Next, adventure board. Done unless we have an objective here. Defeat 2 mini-bosses. I could do that real quick. Sure, why not? Alright, so easiest way to do this. Go to Cinema Mirage or any similar location that will die instantly by looking at them, and then look at them. Yeah, we'll go the one Iron Hawk. I don't think they have stats this week, do they? This week would have been Sword's Edge, so that means... Oh no, Knights here would get 10%. I don't think any Knight here is tanky enough to survive. Because it's Knights and Sword's Edge, I believe, are 10% this week. I think there's like 3 Knights in this location. I don't think any of them get enough with 10% to out-survive. Or actually only 2 Knights. I think it's him and like one other guy. Or maybe it is just him. If it is, then this should be fine. Because he's the only thing getting the bonus, so nothing would be able to survive. Well, isn't the Journey event purple war gear restriction? So you'd be able to use Phoenix next week, you just wouldn't be able to get it. The strongest thing you'd be able to get to help with Journey event next week would be using multiple of the Journey troop or Wolf Garrick. That's basically the only 2 options. The cheaper option is to mass buy the event, so you build a team of basically 2, 3, potentially even 4 of the troop. And the other method is event key for Wolf Garrick. The problem with Wolf Garrick team is it only really works at the higher range, not the lower range. You also need to chip it down, but you can easily use the Journey troop and other things for that. Because you have to chip them into kill range. It also assumes we're not going to be up against that many things that have immune to Devour. Because there isn't much curse, if at all. But I guess you could use weapons that curse. But then you can't use a mana accumulating weapon. Hello, Tyrion, if I didn't already say hi. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I miss when Scourge of Honor was really, really good. I feel like since Tesla buff, a lot of times it's just not worth using. I still build it into stuff occasionally. I don't really feel like I like use it that often. Tesla just kind of power creep true damage too much. I really don't know why they buffed her out of nowhere like that too. Like about a year ago. So why am I still fighting this? We've been done for that probably for a few minutes there. Alright, there's nothing on adventure board. There's nothing there. I guess we gotta finally go finish this event and we'll go hand out a code. Actually, before I forget though, let me go do some dungeon. Top 3, go. Oh, we can't be top 3, but we got free diamonds. Oh! Oh, guess the door! Ooh, fun. Let's see if we can play Guess the Door. See if we can get an extra code today. Let's see. Start a poll. Time to play. Guess that. I just spelled guess wrong. I'm not sure why. I cannot type today. Guess that door. There we go. Alright, 4, 5, or 6. You guys know the drill. I'll hand out an extra code if we end up getting it here. Alright, oops, I almost hit 7. Gosh, why can't I type? I somehow just hit 7. Then I overcorrected to 5. There we go, 6. Aha. Alright, let me go clear through these 2 fights real quick. Luckily, with no effects, we don't have to deal with anything. Where's Zolgoth? I mean, not Zolgoth. Where's Stolorix? It feels so bad using Stolorix versus Diamantina. Like, just the damage difference. It's kind of sad. Like, this thing has more stats than us by a mile, and we're still hitting more than it because of how much damage Stolorix does. Which is kind of funny. It's like double our stats, and we're still hitting like 50% more damage. Oddly enough, its magic is actually scaled pretty closely to where we are. I just now noticed that after I clicked it. Under 1,000 on mobile PvP this week. Yeah, that's all the PC mobile. So it's not just only mobile, it's PC and mobile. Yeah, that sounds about right. That's where the number normally is for the game. Normally like really high 5-digit number. Alright, what's currently winning? Looks like it's really tied this week. Today, I should say. Though 4 is winning. So, you know what? We'll go for the 4. I have confidence in 4. Go, 4. Okay, 5. Okay, it was 5. All the 5ers win. Unfortunate. High five, haha. The fun. Yeah, I'm not sure why. My PvP leaderboard went crazy this week. Last week, which I didn't end up actually doing, because I got a bit caught up after the Super Bowl. But last week, I think I only needed 21,000 to make 3rd. This week, I think I need that just to make the middle of my bracket. So how much do we do? We ended up ultimately doing 17,000. And I would need 37,000 in order to make last place. Last week I needed like half the score to make 3rd. A little more than half the score. But not much more. Basically half. Like this score right here would have been like 3rd place last week. Which kind of checks out because if you ignore one of these people, that would make this our 3rd. Which means I would only have to do 21,500. Which if that was the case, we would definitely do it right now. But I'm not grinding the 37,000 just for that. It's doable, but we'd have to do like 19,000. Even with super quick rates, it's still going to take like 2-3 hours to just straight PvP and nothing else. What's leaderboard at these days? I would have to guess probably 130,000. 120. People slacking now. It's still really high. Alright, anyways. Anything else we still need to go clear out as far as basic stuff? Dungeon done, boom, boom, boom. I think the only things left are what? Underspire and faction event. I'm actually gonna do faction event first, hand out code, and then we'll finish on Underspire then. Though I think we're pretty close on doing both. We only have to do 3 faction floors. No, sorry, 4. No, wait, what are we at? I can't even see number math. 220. Oh, no, we only have to do 2. Yeah, we only have to clear through 2 faction floors. And then finish out Underspire. And that'll be every event then. Perfect. Hello, Genki! Welcome, welcome. Hope all's been well. We finally finished Power World, kind of, technically. We've kind of been done with it. Though we also kind of finished it today. I'm not sure. Hard to tell. Well, we found every legendary schematic. We've started working on our base a bit more. Technically, we didn't finish it. But as far as like every completionist stuff, other than just like decorating and like getting every shiny, we have essentially finished that this way. We finished out 100% tech. Got all the legendary schematics and everything. Only thing now is just really shiny hunting and just ultra completionist stuff that I'm not sure if I'm going to get around to until they update the game some. We'll poke at it here and there though. Yes, the way that leaks work is it's set per person. So whoever my 29 are, those 29 people do not have me in theirs. So it's set independently for each person. So just because someone's in yours doesn't mean you're in someone's. So you're not actually competing with anyone directly in your bracket at any given point. You found some legendary schematics? I found all the legendary schematics. There's 17 of them currently, to my understanding. I only found 2 of them accidentally. But then I started grinding them, and now I have them all. We finished the last one on stream today, actually. We had 16 going into the stream, and I finished the 17th one. The problem is some of them are time-gated, and you can only do it once an hour. Or 3 times if you have the triple spawn on. Which makes it take forever if you go unlucky. And one of them I was going unlucky on. But we got it during the stream. Yeah, honestly, I kind of like the way that the leaderboard works for PvP. Because you don't have, like, a super sniping competition going on. Like, it can still happen indirectly. But you don't really have a direct instance of it. Like, if you need, let's say, 30,000 to make, I don't know, 3rd place in your bracket. And then you go and get, you know, that 30,000, like 31. You aren't just instantly going to be sniped by, like, the person in 4th being like, hey, I want that 3rd, I'm going to go move up now. Because if they're still in 3rd in their bracket, they're not going to move up because you went in 3rd. They're just going to stay where they are. Which is one thing that's kind of nice. Obviously, someone else moving up in their bracket could also make them move up. So people could still move up even when you're not encouraging them to move up. But more often than not, it's actually going to lead to you not needing to grind as much. Like, you still need to grind, obviously, depending on what you got on a given week. But it doesn't lead to situations where it's just like a mass war for the top position. At least not as much of a degree as if it was, you know, all bunched together. Like if every single person was up against each other for the set of 30. It's one of the few things with the new PvP system that I actually like a lot. A lot of it didn't really work out that well. I feel like that was one of the few things that actually is kind of good for it. There's still a lot of changes they need to make to it. Hopefully next patch and the upcoming patches address it to some degree, though. Also, how are we only that short? Okay, well, we'll take 2 fights then. I guess I could take out the whole floor then. You're 4 purple books away from your 3rd max purple. Wow, you're already on your 3rd? I'm not even done with my 2nd one yet. I think I'm halfway through my 2nd. There we go. Did we get anything good? We got... Oh, okay, that's... actually, that could have been better. A normal orb of forging is actually kind of bad. Compared to the major one. It's one of those weird ones, like the green orb, where... you actually don't get as much value from it. Like, the difference between that and a small orb is... or, you know, a big orb and a small orb for the category is really huge. Unlike pet orb, where a small orb is, you know, just 1/3 of a major one. Whereas, in that kind of situation, if you just use it for the higher tiers, it's more like a 5th or so. Though technically a 10th. So definitely not as good there, but it's still good value. It's not as good value. Anyways, let's go hand out code. I said I wanted to already finish off action. We'd hand out code, so let's go hand out code. Here you guys go. You know what? Why don't you hand out 2 tonight as well? We'll hand out 1 right now and 1 in a little bit. But here you guys go. Here's the redeem code. You use it on gemsaware.com for the game code section. Your invite code is in the settings menu. Redeem code's right over there in chat. And give us the same route as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and the extra gold of 4,750 for some reason. I still can't get over that number being that. Anyways, let's go do, well, the only thing left. Underspire. Oh, I forgot to buy the torches. I mean lanterns. Let me go do that real quick. How do I hide thingy? 1 second. Where's my hide game button? There we go. Loading screen. Let me go buy some lanterns for $2. Here we go, game. You got me for $2 again. I shall slowly feed money into you. Money has been fed. We got 5 lanterns. It is really worth it though. Compared to things that you can spend money on in the game, it's pretty high value. If you're going to be doing Underspire anyways. Alright, anyways. We just finished this room, so we're in final section. Let's go do final section. And I will throw 50 here, because we'll need that regardless. And now we have 28 torches to finish the final section, which is way more than enough. The rest of them will be go to scouting dead ends. But first, let's actually go get through it first. Oh yeah, I forgot. Our team is awful. It's either this or Champion Vanu spam. Oh, that's horrible. Oh, I completely forgot about that. We're gonna be here a while. Well, actually, we won't hand the next code out at the end of this. We'll hand it out midway through. I forgot. We're going to be here literally the rest of the stream. I thought we were going to go grind to something else for a little bit, but never mind. I completely forgot how awful Underspire is this week. It's not the worst we've ever had, but it's definitely pretty high up there for not ideal Underspires. Definitely not the worst, though. Though it not being the worst doesn't make it good. Oh, okay, we'll take that over. Yeah, this is a horrible Underspire week. Did any of you who normally do Underspire actually skip Underspire this week at all, by any chance? These are true damage options? I was originally. For the other thing. I thought with 4 options it would kind of fall off, though. Is it really that good? Compared to just one-shotting everything? Because the big issue with it is you're hitting 4 targets with 3 damages. Oh, yeah, I forgot. There's a glitch. Oh, gosh. I forgot. This game punishes you for spending money. They still haven't fixed that. I forgot. This game doesn't want you to spend money on it for some reason. But I'll go reopen it. It glitches out every time you spend money and then do a battle. Hello, Jan. Welcome, welcome. Alright, let's try this again. Luckily, it still counts our battle and everything, but you have to restart the game for it to work properly. There we go. Alright, anyways. Let's keep going. Oh, true. I kind of forgot about the true damage mythic. Instead of Uller. Because when I was thinking true damage team, I was thinking like the Uller route wouldn't be that strong. Yeah, I forgot. Duh, you could just do the mythic. We'll bring it out for the final fight. I don't think we'll need it until then. But I will bring it out for final fight. I was originally going to go Champion Vanu to disable it out. But running the true damage mythic for final fight would probably be fine. And it would also be fine if you don't have the other thing. How is none of this an extra turn? I feel like all of that should be an extra turn. You're still averaging 8 gems of Volky. I've never actually calculated out how many gems it is on average. I was mentioning I was considering doing that next time we have Volkies, which will be after this weekend's Vault event. So if I can remember to actually track it next week, when we open our Volkies, I'm going to see what kind of gem rate we get. I calculated out the total number of gems relative to total number of keys. Get him prepared for the code. We'll have another one in a little bit. Alright, why do I feel like we should have alignment here and I don't see it anywhere? None. We'll just take that over if I could ever click. Alright, 5 mana, go. Nice, exactly what we want to see. I just need one good skull spam and then we auto win. I was going for it. We should have follow up somewhere after. Or skull randomly, that also works. I got a straight line here. We don't need to figure out the path. Though in all fairness, we wouldn't need to anyways. Even that we're still on level path at the moment. Add the gems you get while getting the Volkies? That would be interesting. That'd be kind of hard to calculate out though. Like it'd be very, very easy to figure out the number of gems earned from X number of Volkies. Because the problem is you gain Volkies through a lot of different ways. So it'd be hard to figure out like exactly which ones are coming directly as a result of the Volkies and not from other things in the game. You'd also have to keep track of all gems spent during the duration of obtaining that as well. But it can be done. It would just be a lot more annoying. Because we'd have to keep track of like 6 different numbers. Whereas it would actually be really easy to keep track of how many gems we get from opening X Volkies. Because let's say we start at 300 Volkies, which sounds like a pretty realistic number for what we'd probably start at. Let's say we start at 300 Volkies, and we use 100. Well, we know what our starting gems is, and we wouldn't be spending any in between. And we would know what our starting keys are if we just went from 300 to 200. So in that situation, it'd be very, very easy to keep track of. Whereas trying to keep track of it over an entire weekend is just a lot of numbers. Moving every which direction between tribute, spending gems, which ones are actually being earned directly only from battles. I'm not sure there's a good way to track it that way. There's not really a good way to isolate it in that situation. Are you assuming you were here the whole time? Oh, also, hello, Isabel. Wait, did you just get here now, Isabel? Yes, I do generally assume you're here the whole time, like almost every stream. Let's see what throw to poker. Alright, what do we need here? I'll take a blue. Take a blue that way. You need to not die to Death Mark. That'd be great, please, though. If he does, it's not that big a deal, but it'd be way more beneficial if he doesn't. There's no point in taking mana here. It's just gonna get absorbed by the thingy anyways. I'm really surprised he has not died yet. Our last slot is. Alright. Please double cast here. You to you. You to you, dead. Maybe that's somehow not dead, easily the skull spam. Alright, we haven't needed to make a single decision here yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One of these paths is a door, the other path is a random path that probably leads to the boss room. Yeah, we have alignment. Why not? Let's go for it. A little early to be doing it. A lot of mana that we can't get because of it. Also a lot of free damage, so why not? Alright, anything we need to move with all that? No. Can I do anything over there? No. Can I move the blue? No. So we just go for first slot, get a poke. Let them do whatever. Do first slot, do poke. But did I just do that on 1 HP? A little overkill there. Just a little. Alright, nothing we can move over there. Take a first slot, poke. First slot, poke. Purple to yellow. Is there anything we can do with that? No. Green to skull? Not that either.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
Hey, free skull. Well, not free, but get our value in there. Oh, you not having full mana is not ideal.
Mana
But now you do, and now they all do, and that's match. Honestly, this team keeps growing on me. Like, it's probably not the quickest, but, I don't know. Reminds me of, the old Queen Jezebel team. Back when she was actually used a bit. Because Queen Jezebel doesn't really have much of a use case these days. Oddly enough, you know what troop actually made her a lot less viable? Finesse and Fortress Gate. And, like, similar troops to that. Anything that has a guaranteed mana gain tends to be better than her 3 to 8 range. She was the original one, but way back in the day. But now there's a lot of them that do, like, guarantee half. Or guarantee, like, you know, static number. Like Finesse is 6. That her 3 to 8 is just really bad compared to it. Because, yes, it could roll high and give you, like, a 7 or 8. But it averages to only 5, and you can easily get bad RNG and just keep getting 3s and 4s in a row. And that's our biggest downside is it's very sporadic. The other ones, you have really high consistency. You know exactly what you're getting out of it. You don't never know that with her. It's always been her biggest downside. And a lot of more modern troops that are like her have fixed that issue. But her herself, being the original of it, does not have that issue fixed. Bye, Miss Insane Witch. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you have a good time. How many Sentinels? I only have 2. How many are you up to these days? Actually, everyone in chat, how many Sentinels do you have? I'm not going to bother doing another poll for it, but I'm curious. Plop your Sentinel number down. Anything from 0 to 6. Well, technically you can have more than 6. Or, you know, you can't have more than 6 unique, but you can have more than 6 Sentinels, of course. But yeah, I have 2 total, both unique. I'm seeing a 0, a 1, a 2. You got 3? Lucky. That is a very lucky roll there. I've been stuck at 2 for a while. We actually got our first 2 relatively quick, like almost back-to-back. Not literally back-to-back, but, you know, pretty close together. And I think I'm like 2 months, 2.5 months now without getting a single one. And we pretty much full scout the whole time. Not like full scout, but you know what I mean. Like, we do the entirety of Underspire every week. Except that 1 week, but minusing that 1 week. Every single week. There was one really annoying week. I can't remember what the team was, but the team was so horrifically bad that I didn't bother doing it. And I think it was the only time, not counting when it got glitched, that I didn't bother doing the whole thing. It was the first time when there was no glitch at all that I decided not to do it. I'm actually not going to go for this here, just so he gives us the extra turn thingy. I was hoping for follow-up from that. We actually didn't get a single bit of follow-up. I'll just try for Skull from Sky. Didn't get it. Wait, you create a Skull? Wait. He has a 25% chance to convert a purple to a skull when his turn begins, and he rolled it twice. He just rolled 2 25%. I was going to say, I didn't think he did that consistently. But no, he just rolled 2 25% in a single turn. There should be at least 1 Underspire every single week. Oh no, would that be too broken? Honestly, I guess that could work. It would definitely get people to scout more if they don't find it. Like, if there's a 100% guarantee Sentinel somewhere's in there, people would definitely full scout to go find it. I do feel like the rate should be a bit more consistent, though. Like, I feel like at least once every month we should be seeing one. Like, consistently.
Mana surge.
Maybe even slightly more frequent than that. But the fact that you can go a month, 2 months, 3 months without seeing a single one is kind of insane. Relative to how many you need. Because you could easily need over a dozen of them. Because you can get repeats. Alright, double path is double dead end, so we'll go up. I might have to take that double dead end, though, unfortunately. He's almost guaranteed leads to a room.
Mana surge.
Alright, do we have alignment? No. Is it still worth going for? No. How about now?
Mana surge.
Pokey poke. Alright, take all that mana because it's free. Take all that skull because it's free. And poke it 1,000 times. Oh, do I have Cascade there? I was gonna say, oh no! I didn't see the other one moving. Oh no, he silenced my... Oh no, never mind. That's not silence. I thought that was for a second. Never mind. False alarm. I could take yellow for skull there. If you'd taken it vertically, that would have been a skull. Oh no, my mana. I don't want to do this. Oh, we actually did get it, though. Didn't really do much. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that could be it. Oh, no, it can't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That could be it, technically. A little bit of a weird shape for a boss room, but it can be. I'll give it a shot, see what happens. I'd love if it stopped hitting our first slot. Now, the fact that it gets skull value every turn is going to get kind of annoying. Hasn't killed us yet, though. Somehow. I have no alignment here, which is bad. Because I need to take mana here on this turn. But I can't take mana here on this turn. Oh, there we go. That fixes every issue we had. As weird as it may seem, I think we actually cast on ourselves right now. Because as long as we get enough durability to not die here, he'll do 125 damage. We'll have, how much durability is that? Enough. I can't cascade that because he'll take the skull in the next turn. But I can do this. He'll do that. Oh yeah, I didn't count for him doing double skull. Luckily he didn't actually get it though. Alright, there's one issue here. I do not gain enough durability to survive. Which means I should just cast it onto the next one down. And then we double cast onto that and then we just win. Oh, why did I do that? I just gave it a skull option. Shouldn't really matter though. No! It's a gold room. You know what? We gotta go down now. It's almost guaranteed double dead end, but there's a slight chance it's not. And we're probably gonna have to go down there anyways. Looks like we're full scouting this floor. We're getting there. Looks like it's one of those kind of floors. Oh, that's a lot of skull value. I'm gonna leave it for now. I need more skull damage. Still gonna leave it there for now. Alright, now we go for it. That's a lot of value. It's still our turn too, which is kind of insane. Anything else? Anything else? I'll take a grain because I need the other thing to reach full mana. Just don't do a 3. Whatever you do, don't do a 3. Don't pull Queen Jezebel. Good, it didn't roll 3. Do we have alignment? Yes. Just like this giant clump in the corner. No, how did I misclick that? Wait, how on earth did I misclick that? Okay, there we go. Didn't really matter much, but it would have been the kill if we just took skull there. Alright, do we get anything cool? We're just talking about sentinel troops. That is not a sentinel troop. That is 3 arcanes that do nothing. Except collect dust in our pile of like 4,000 something arcanes. I see Lester is back for the go down encouragement. We've been resisting the go downs though. Yeah, I haven't actually gone down that often for the things these days. Alright, what do we need? We'll take the purple. Take the skull. Hope he doesn't resummon. I'm not sure why I gave him all that brown. Technically he doesn't use it, but you know. He still uses it to actually turn it into something. Given how much resummon he has, we actually got to be really careful to give him mana. Not in the sense that he's going to win from it, but, you know, he's going to prolong the already long battle. Though, once this team gets rolling, it starts winning the battle really quickly. The problem is it just takes so long to ramp up, is the issue with it. Its ramp time is very slow. Wow, it actually just high rolled when it needed it. This troop almost never does that. Oh! Wait, this is still double dead end, is it not? Wait! This was a 3-off! These could both still be a path. I thought there was a 4. 1, 2, 3. Hold up, both of these can still be the valid path that leads to the boss room. Ooh. You think the worst part about the journey is that the vault is on the weekends? So how many people are really gonna finish it off? I don't know, I feel like most people still would. Like, it's gonna be annoying that it gets in the way of vault time. But yeah, honestly, I don't know, we're just gonna have to wait and see. It's definitely gonna be one of the worst journey events we've ever had. Like, we already know that. I don't feel like it's gonna be worse than last journey event, though. I feel like our options are slightly less abysmal this time. Like, we actually have coherent teams and or troops that can be built. Unlike the last journey event. The biggest issue with this journey event is the scaling on it level-wise. It's going to take forever to kill anything until you get a Devour if you're going Wolf Garrick. Or just chipping them down forever if you're doing the true damage route. Like, it's going to be a very prolonged mode. Which, yes, is kind of annoying during a Vault weekend. Anytime we have a longer mode is kind of bad when there's a Vault weekend. Okay, I want to believe that something will happen if I click this. But I'm looking over the board, and all it does is a lot of nothing. I still want to click it, though. For a lot of nothing, that actually did something. It still did a lot of nothing, but it did a lot of nothing in a very favorable way. Yeah, it's taking forever and prolonged during a Vault weekend, yeah. That's never ideal. But the loot for Journey events are just so good. Because those are the ones that give you extra deeds and everything. Also, we're almost guaranteed getting purple deeds next week. Which are the most enticing deed. It's either going to be purple or green, most likely, and it's probably purple. I guess there's a small chance it could be blue, but it's almost guaranteed going to be purple deeds next week. Which, of course, is the most desirable deed in the game. And deed book. Like, we're probably going to get, like, what is it? I think it's like, 6 or 10 color deeds. Plus 2 deed books. And I believe all the coloration for that is purple. Like, that's some really good loot. It's just kind of annoying that it falls during Vault weekend. Or partially during Vault weekend. But the actual loot is really enticing. More so than normal if it is purple. Alright, we're gonna go this way. It's almost guaranteed dead end as well, but we came this far. Might as well full scout the floor. Alright, that would be a great time to go hand out the second code, by the way. Here it go. Here's the second redeem code. Use on jumpswar.com for the game code section. Your value code is in the settings menu. Redeem code's right over there in chat. Enjoy. Unusable on PC mobile version of the game. What do we even take here? Everything looks like it does nothing, so we'll take that one for now. And nothing we can do on the other side. I'll just take a little bit of mana and let him do whatever there. I will leave all that there. Take our pokes down. That is dangerously near death. And now it just killed everything. Alright, moment of truth. Boss room or merchants? There's pretty much nothing in between. It's almost guaranteed to be either boss or merchant. Unless the other side is both a boss and a merchant. Which is possible, though less likely. Come on, high roll. Nice. Come on, high roll again. Nice. High roll again. Oh, come on, high roll again. Oh, that was insane. She doesn't normally do that. We just like 5 high rolled in a row where we needed a 7 or 8. Oh no, it's merchant. Oh. Alright, well, let's go find the boss room. Got the full scout this place. We can actually run out of torches. I might actually have to spend 100 gems just to reach this place. I was expecting to use some of it for scouting, but at this rate, let's hope we find it first try under this path. Let's just hope it's a straight line or something. Yeah, it is possible to double Queen Jezebel back into a Queen Jezebel. That's what that 5 chain was in that other fight. The problem is you'd have to average a 7 or 8 each cast. Like, you'd have to cast at least 1 8, and the other one has to be either 7 or 8. Which makes it really unlikely to occur, but we somehow just chained 5 in a row on that previous battle. Which is absurdly rare for Queen Jezebel to do. Though not impossible. Technically, you could chain it forever with enough luck. I don't know, this Underspire week isn't that bad. We've definitely had worse before.
Mana surge.
You have a 16-hour Pokemon Sinnoh Hisui event next week? I assume for Pokemon Go. It sounds like it takes a while, gosh. Yeah, I never did end up getting into Pokemon Go. I'd still try it someday just for the fun of it. Well, we were going through like our Pokemon craze the other year, or a year and a half ago at this point. That was like the one modern Pokemon game I never got around to trying during that time. Well, it's because it's a really hard game to try to stream. It's a pretty... I wouldn't say it's an unstreamable game, but you would definitely need a proper phone setup to do a stream for that game.
Mana surge.
I feel like that game would be a huge money pit, though. Alright, we're just gonna go straight down. Lester wins this time. I did look into Grand Blue Fantasy, actually. And from what I've seen of it, I'm not sure I would like it that much. It seems like it's too much in the anime RPG kind of route. Like, that's one of the reasons I didn't really try Xenoblade Chronicles initially. But then it kind of grew on me. Though I still feel like Xenoblade Chronicles 2's gameplay was better. The 3 story was better. But 2's gameplay was better. But I don't know, I generally don't play like the ultra, like JRPG looking RPGs. Xenoblade Chronicles is one of those few exceptions in recent years.
Mana surge.
Like, if I ever play a game like that, it's normally under the genre of, like, turn-based strategy. Like, the completely so, like, the, like, Battlefield ones. Like, you know, things like Fire Emblem, as well as, what was the other one we did? Triangle Strategy, that one year. Like ones like those that are like super ultra RPG heavy, like in that regard, I don't mind as much. Let's see, we'll take that one over. Oh no, RPG is a genre I play, but I'm really finicky when it comes to like which ones I play in Roleplay. They're either really hit or miss for me. It's not like one of those genres where I just play like literally every game in the genre. Let's see. What do we need here? I'll throw that in, hope we get a 8. And of course we don't. That would have been very unlikely. But hey, I gotta try. I would love if that button clicked. There we go. Oh no. Did he just insta-kill? I was looking away for a second and I died. The only thing I could think of that does that much damage is this thing's insta-kill. The worst part is we could actually lose this battle due to a second insta-kill. We have almost no counterplay to it since I don't have resummon on this team. Okay, good, it did not land it. We actually had no backup plan if it landed it right there. To cast or not to cast? We casted. Was it worth it? Probably not. I don't think it was. But we did. We can't move anything over there. We'll take the blue from here. I'll try for yellow from sky. We'll let Skull do Skull things. Our damage is a lot lower though because we died on our main troop. I do have Skull alignment right now. It's a little overkill in some areas there. We'll take it. Take a skull, take a skull. We're going to be forced to have to take another skull even though we need mana right now. I can't really take mana. This is about to mana drain us anyways. Oh, we got Skull Distractor. I was kind of hoping he wouldn't go for that. We definitely won this fight at this point. But we have to spend multiple turns to get there. I will throw that down. Yeah, that was actually one of the reasons I didn't play Fire Emblem Engage as well. Or whatever the most recent Fire Emblem game is. It just looked too way over-the-top anime-like to me. Like, it just went, like, too much into that art style, I feel. Especially for the main protagonist. It just seemed really off to me. Whenever an RPG goes like that heavy into those kind of tropes. What do we need here? Do we even have alignment? What are we playing next after Power World? I have no clue. There's a big update for Old School RuneScape next month, so I'll definitely be playing that to some degree. Gotta go get the new bird pet. But as far as new games, I'm not really sure. I know we're doing 1,000 Year Door when it comes out. I don't think that's till May. Actually, do we have a release date yet? Let me go double check that. Do we know 1,000 Year Door's release date? 1,000 Year Door release date, or I should say re-release date. 2024. That's a wonderful time. Can you give me an exact day? Is it really not have an exact day yet? Exact day? Hello? Hello? Can you give me exact day? Approximate day? Any day? I know it's this year. I could have told you that, Google, but I don't think it knows the exact day yet, does it? How about Orc Massage? No. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't really have too many games on my radar this year so far. Indie or otherwise. And Nintendo's basically doing nothing this year. I think Nintendo... The only thing I'm probably playing from Nintendo all year is 1,000 Year Door. I don't think there's a single other Nintendo game this entire year that I'm touching, aside from Thousand Year Door, which is pretty much the best Mario game ever made, especially under the RPG category of the Mario games. Oh, I'll take that one over. Oh, I didn't realize it gave a skull in the other direction. That's not good. We can actually die here. Especially if that keeps happening every turn. Alright, I'll take that down. Do I go for it already? I think I go for it already. I need the damage pressure to get rid of it. The problem is that put so many skulls on the board that it kind of gets annoying, but we'll take that over. No! Oh, we didn't go for it. Saved. He didn't go for it. Good job, AI. Huge save. I don't know, what other good games are coming out this year? Because I'm not aware of any. Or many, I should say. There's not no good games coming out, but not many that I'm aware of. It's time to do Double Lantern. It's time to go super safe. Alright, let's go completely restructure this team. First things first. Am I going down the Champion of Anu route, is the question. I kind of want to. What's our alternative? We can mess with the new Mythic. Let me double check everything he does again. Do we go down the true damage route? I have two of them. Choose one. Deal true damage to a chosen enemy, death mark them, and drain their mana. Or deal a bunch of true damage to all other enemies. What's your other effect? Just tank. You get double your magic. Yeah, we'll go for it. Why not? I'm going to do you, which I got to go Sir Q. Well, I can still do that. Go Sir Q and go you. Do I throw a Queen Isabel here? Is it even needed? Is that the team? It feels like that's the team. And then we just true to true. Has a lot of score reduction, has a lot of spell reduction. Let's see. You need mana generators? That's what the board is for. Oh no, what is mana accumulators at this point? Queen Isabel? I guess Peasant's not gonna cut it. Warhound doesn't cut it. Sir Gawain? Technically? I guess hero weapon. Oh, we do have access to flail. Hold up, flail could actually be huge. I think we go flail tank. Let me go like elementalist flail. Elementalist flail would be so safe. It'd be very slow, but once it gets up a single time, it's fine. I'll even go yellow-red just to give it a little bit extra. +2 yellow, +1 red, -1, something we don't use. Yeah, that team is super safe. That thing's never dying. Our hero lives forever. Guardian of Law does Guardian of Law things, and Sir Gawain 50%s them. Yeah, that should be fine. It's a really tanky team. Elementals alone will just never die. You just take a brown and you live forever. As is pretty much every hero class like it. And we could feed red to give it mana directly. And we'll leave first slot so we can actually poke it with skulls. Oh, so how did I miss that? How am I misclicking that bad today? Oh, we have explode off of element. Oh yeah, duh. Yeah, we get to explode a yellow every extra turn. That's not too bad. And then we go for true damage to keep poking. True damage. True damage. Yeah, if I can click on it. I really hate that it's his second ability. Normally on choose mechanics, if they have it on their first ability, you can just mash click it. But you can't mash click a second ability. Alright, one more and the whole team is basically dead. Except for one guy who does basically nothing. No, I need that red. Now you want to try 4 times Peasant. Peasant is really good if it had any amount of follow-up. The mechanic that he does is actually really strong. The problem is his ability has no follow-up whatsoever. But his ability and premise is a really, really, really strong ability for 3 mana costs. The issue with it is it does nothing beyond that. It's just the ability itself. But if Peasant did like its magic level as AoE, it'd be considered like a legend. Though of course it would need to have a bit higher mana cost at that point, but I don't know, if they gave it even just a small damage poke or just something as follow-up, it could have a lot more potential to actually be used. So we're gonna have 6 spare torches to go use through all this. Which we are definitely gonna go use, of course, tonight. Alright, let's go take out the final fight. Do we want to play the super safe? Because the super safe method is to add Anu to this team. Oh, you can also single target for drain. Never mind. Well, you can't silence with him, though. Guardian of Law doesn't have silence. He just has mana drain. You have some true damage to an enemy. Death mark them and drain their mana. Stella? We can't use Stellarix here. Oh, unless that was to a different question. So you just crafted Diamantina. Should you go for a second Diamantina or start saving for Stellarix? Oh yeah, definitely go for Stellarix. I see what you were answering now. But yeah, 100% go for Stellarix. There is currently no need for double Diamantina in the current state of the game. 1 is perfectly fine. But yeah, definitely start on your Stellarix grind. The only reason I did is because there was nothing else to spend diamonds on at the time. Or not diamonds, I mean Dragonite. But I highly advise in the current state of the game to not craft a second Diamantina. It's just not worth it anymore. Yep, no problem. Alright, the only problem with this fight, skulls don't really do that much. Skulls do very minimal here. I also have to make sure I get a drain up in time to actually do something to him. That's a lot of value. Alright, do we double true damage him? No, I think we take Skull. Let it do its Siren, that's fine. Do I have alignment? I do. Might as well, why not? I just realized we're about to lose first slot. But I'm actually going to deliberately lose it right now. Oh, I was trying to make it die. I forgot. It's kind of hard to kill, isn't it? This thing has like 1.5 billion reductions in every direction. I'm trying to let it die and it's refusing to. Alright. We'll throw this down. Actively trying to kill it and it still is surviving. And it's the same way except for skulls. But this thing's spell reduction is kind of insane. The problem is he doesn't gain any durability or anything to go with it. He also can just be stunned off if you don't have like bless or something else to go on your team. Alright, I'll take that over. Luckily on this fight that doesn't matter. Actually on a lot of the fights in Underspire that wouldn't really matter. I need that red. I would love to take red. Right, that's match. We'll pretty much match. We do this, boom. We do it again, boom. We take out the other one, boom, dead. I don't think there's anything else we need to mess with there. We don't have a skull there. I could try for one off Sky. I don't really need it, though. Let's do it again and hope we can kill it out the other one with something. At this point, we pretty much just stall until we get like a few hits on him. He finally killed one of us. That's what the resummon's for. Honestly, I don't really think we needed the resummon. I kind of did it after super safety sake, but we really did not need that resummon.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
And a smash. And just for the fun of it, we'll do a single target. Well, actually, we have to. Never mind. Duh. We'd use the other one, otherwise we won't hit him. Alright, there we go. Alright, we got 6 torches left. Let's go use them. Isn't there a double dead end on one of these? Yeah, right there. Let me go take that one. You know what? Let's just keep the team, I guess, for now. Why not? You got your 4th Cosmic Dragon tonight? Nice. Very, very nice. No duplicates yet either. Oh, that's really good. Though do expect to get some. It is very, very rare to go duplicateless. We were able to do it on ours, but it is absurdly rare to actually get it. Oh yeah, I forgot. His is actually kind of nice. It hits all other enemies. So you don't have to worry about like the down system. I kind of forgot about that. I always thought it was like Anu's where it was only down. But it is quite literally all other enemies regardless of position that you initially target. So you basically target whatever their weakest thing is. So that kills out all the stronger ones.
Mana surge. Mana surge. Mana surge. Mana surge.
Oh, why'd I do that? We already have win condition. Ah, there we go. Another one down. Show me that double. Hey, there it is. We got one. Alright, right off the bat, anything good? I see a blue. Probably the main thing we'll go for. Take our nice blue there. Can I cascade that? I can. We'll grab that. Anything else? Anything else? We'll grab a skull into brown. Take another brown and hope for purple. Don't even need it, actually. Doesn't really matter too much here. Go for you. Go for you again. Get our red so we can get mana going. Oh wait, there's only one blue on the board though. No! He denied blue to purple when he did Herald of Damnation. Whoops. You always gotta check when you're using the exploding weapon, it only does one color. Because they get hard countered when that color of course gets denied from the board. Which is not good. I should wait till the other guy get full mana. Now we're gonna be like way overkill by the time we get full mana. Plus the disease isn't helping at all here. Getting mana even slower than the slowness that is already occurring. I almost feel like we need a second mana accumulator. Better put like the night weapon on the team or something. This is 4 times night. It doesn't feed back into itself though. Though in all fairness, most of the weapons like that don't feed back into themselves. Whereas exploding weapon does, which is nice. Speaking of which, is that enough to kill? 1 HP. Luckily Burn got it. And then use true damage poke him. Alright, do we get anything good here? Come on, troop. Go. Nope. Use the shards. Okay, can we take one in a lower section? I feel like we keep going deep. Do we not have like a dead end somewhere that we didn't go for? Or did we just full scout every floor? What, did we just full scout every floor? Where's all the dead ends? There's one over there, but that's not worth it. There's a double path over there. Oh, wait, that's worth it. Hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, there's one. This one's right in the middle, so we should be able to get some pretty good damage on it. Actually, it's in one-shot range. But we do have to cast twice because it can't one-shot naturally. Since it can't 4 times hit. Unfortunately. One of the reasons why Anu is actually stronger at the earlier range. Oh, let's see. We'll take that over. Right. Just might as well get both their mana to full at this point. It'll be quicker. This is all we need. We do this. Boom, boom, boom. Wait, what? How did that not kill? Am I going crazy? How did that not... Oh! It's physical damage. Wait, I thought it was true damage for his other side. Wait, I forgot. It's only true damage poke for the thing. How did I just notice that now? Why did I think that was true damage for the other side?
Mana surge.
It's only true damage for his poke.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
We might as well be using Anu at this point then. Because a lot of these battles are going to be way slower at this level range. Which we were initially when we were doing these fights. But at this point, the amount of time it'll take to change my team back to Anu just isn't worth it. No, we got nothing. Okay, what can we do with 3 torches? I want to say the answer is almost nothing. We basically full scouted the whole place. 3 over there is not going to reach anything. Oh no. Oh no. No, 3 here doesn't do anything either. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Or 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2. Yeah, it doesn't actually reach unless we get it early. But if it goes all the way into 6, that doesn't do it. So might as well just go to an earlier section. And just find a path leading off from an earlier section. Which I think is just this one right over here. There's a good chance this won't lead to anything, but let me double check. Have we already found the merchant in this section? No, that's a problem. That means that path almost guaranteed leads to merchant. I don't think we can do anything with 3 torches. Because that path is almost guaranteed going to lead to nothing. This path's not going to get far enough. And the only one left is going to lead to merchant as well. But I guess we'll take the one at the lower range. Because if we get a double path after 1 room, I guess we could. Yeah, we basically finished the entirety of Underspire. We basically full scouted unintentionally this week. That was not the intention. But we basically full scouted. Because we're about to hit a merchant by going this way. The other one we don't have enough torches to reach without spending more, and it's not worth spending more. And the other one, which one was the third one there? I guess we technically could have also done the third one, but it would have taken like 4 to 6 rooms, and we only have 3 torches. So we had 2 paths that we just couldn't reach. This one we also probably couldn't reach, but I'm just hoping for a double path. And hope that will do it for us. Yeah, I need to switch to Anu. Anu could just one-shot this range. This team's actually getting a lot slower at the range we're trying to kill it at right now. That's why I did that. We already had win condition. Wait. There we go. What do we get? Oh! This is exactly what we wanted to see. Ooh, nice. Alright, let me just go like Anu. So I'm going to put an Anu there, and an Anu there, Anu everywhere. Good old Anu. Back to the one-shots. Oh no, honestly, after using both, I still prefer Anu. Okay, we can either go down or left. Oh wait, I only have 1 torch. Never mind. Neither do anything. Wait. That not being double dead end actually means we can't do anything. Oh, there we go. I kind of knew we couldn't do anything with the 3 torches, but I don't know, I was kind of hoping it could. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we basically full scouted. There's only 4 paths or 3 paths that we haven't. Right here, which is technically 2 paths, but also technically 1. One other one that was like right to the side somewhere's here. I think the 5th section. So there was that one. This second one. And then this one over here that's partially scouted, but I'm pretty sure it goes all the way in. So we wouldn't have been able to reach it with 3. Would have needed a 4th torch, most likely. And one of these sides leads to merchant. The other one probably to a dead end room. But we can't reach it with our torches. But yeah, there's almost a full scout on Underspire. And still no legend. But there we go. But anyways, guys. I think that'll wrap it up for now. We will be back tomorrow. Same time as always. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 hour prior to now. We'll have a bunch more redeem codes like this to go hand out. With a bunch of little loot in it. Tomorrow we'll kind of be going over all the things. The most annoying thing next week will be Journey event. And we'll be messing around with that tomorrow night. We're also going to be messing with the McGrim Woods trials. We're getting a rework to that trial system. And with it, we're going to be getting a slightly different team. The slightly different team is a bit better. Right now, you have to depend entirely on Cerberus's Devour rate. Whereas going into next week, you pretty much just do Skull Spam into your first slot with a Direwolf. So you basically just buff it up, use Skull Spam. And Direwolf's actually really, really good. It's one of the stronger commons in the game. And that isn't mana accumulation rated. Like, it's actually a good, like, skull-oriented troop. It's, like, double damage on a lot of stuff. Can even quad damage, or 4 times damage, I mean. Oh, quad and 4 are the same things, but you know what I mean. But, yeah, it should be pretty easy, honestly, for McGrim Woods trials. But we're doing that tomorrow. We'll be doing the journey event tomorrow. We'll cover a video on it tomorrow. Hopefully earlier rather than later, but depends when I fall asleep. But hopefully early. And yeah, we'll go from there. Anyways, guys, hope you all enjoy your week. Thank you so much for stopping by as always. Greatly appreciate it. Feel free to leave a like on the stream. Helps a lot and is also greatly appreciated. I'll catch you guys later. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for watching.